Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the third video in my series where we are looking in depth at websites where you can sell your art online. If you haven't already, I'd encourage you to check out my video, Where to Sell Your Art Online. In that video, I talk briefly about each of these websites, kind of give a general overview. But in this series, we're looking more in depth at each of these. So in the previous videos in this series, I've talked about ArtPal and Artfinder. I will link those below if you're interested in checking those ones out too. And in this video, we're going to be looking at Artmajeur. Artmajeur is a French company. They are based in Paris. And just like many of the other ones, it's where you can sell your art. You can sell prints of your art. You can sell digital licensing of your art. And it gives you the opportunity to be seen by customers from all over the world. So just briefly in this video, we're going to be talking about how to set up your account. Does it cost money to sell on Artmajeur? What commissions do they take? How to upload your art? What is their shipping like? Do they have an affiliate program? What's their help center or their frequently asked question page like? We're going to be looking in depth at their website, going through their pages, checking it out. And so if you have questions, maybe you're wondering how to upload your art or how to properly crop your photos of your artworks on the website, we're going to go through that stuff. And so if you look below in the description, there's going to be timestamps. So if you're looking for a specific thing, you can click on the timestamp, go to that part of the video and see that. And that makes it so you don't have to kind of search through and be looking for the different questions that you may have. But overall, Artmajeur is a great website. I've enjoyed my time on it. It's recently changed actually for the better. When I first joined it, I think it was back in 2016, their free account could only have 10 photos, 10 pieces of art uploaded to it. And so that's all I had for a long time. And I hadn't looked at it for quite a while because, I'd reached my max of 10 and just left it at that. But when I had gone back on to, look more in depth at it, they've actually changed it so their free accounts can have unlimited artworks uploaded to it, which is awesome and is a huge plus. It's gone way up in my books because of that. But we're going to talk about all this in the video. We'll get more into it. So we're going to head on over to the website now. I hope you enjoy this video. All right, here we are on the Artmajeur homepage. Here you can see a featured artwork. And we're just going to kind of scroll down here. You can see we have 165,897 artists shipping worldwide, which is pretty sweet. There's painting, sculptures, photography, drawing, printmaking, digital arts, collages, design, street art, light painting, installation, land art, a ton of different kinds of art, which is awesome. I think that's a huge plus for this website, and I applaud them for having all of that. So right now they have over 2 million, almost 2.5 million artworks. You can buy those originals or you can buy different types of prints, and you can buy the digital licenses, which is pretty cool. They have an Artmajeur magazine, which I will talk about in just a little bit here. You can discover artists, new artworks, and just a little bit about them. For selling on it, you can have unlimited images, show your art and receive comments, secure online purchases, sell high-end prints, sell your image files, sell on Facebook and Instagram, watermark protection, filing certificate, and they offer websites for artists. So we're just going to go down here on the bottom. You can see there's an about that you can click on to learn more about them. They are based out of Paris, France, as I said before. There's an affiliate program, which we're going to talk about. They have some job openings. Most of the time you have to speak French because they are based in France. They have a blog. If you're looking to buy, you're looking to sell. And we're just going to click on What is Artmajeur here for a minute. So it's aimed at all artists, amateurs and professionals, art galleries and art lovers. They offer image protection, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. Basically, it's watermarking, and I'm going to show you how you can use that on your profile. They offer different ways to promote your art. So yeah, you can sell your originals, you can sell prints, sell your digital files. They offer professional websites, so sometimes it's hard as artists, we like to create all the time, we like to be doing things, but then sometimes the technological side of things can be difficult, and that is where Artmajeur can step in and help by getting you a professional looking website and getting you, as it says here, professional domain name where it's maybe, www.yourname.com and an email that goes along with it. And then you can link the two, Artmajeur and your website, to be able to sell right from your websites. So they offer two different plans. They offer your free plan, which we're going to look at here. Then they have a platinum account, which is $623 Canadian a month. That will change depending on where your location is, obviously in the currency that you use. And then for those professional websites, it is $12.59 a month. Or you can combine the two for $682 a month. But let's just click on more info here. We can see a little bit more about these two different plans. So this is new. As I was saying in the intro, you used to not be able to have unlimited artworks with your basic and free account. But with this basic and free account, yeah, you can have unlimited artworks, collections. You can sell your art. You can sell high-end prints of your art. You can sell your image files, and you have the watermark protection. For $625 a month, there's a reduced commission. For your basic, it's a 20% commission. I will just click here so you can see that. It's, as you can see here, 20% plus your VAT if you collect those for free accounts. For platinum accounts, it is 15% plus VAT. So that commission rate does drop 5%. And they say that commission rate covers, credit card payment fees, full commercial follow-up transaction, unforgeable certificate of authenticity, and some promotion and advertising campaigns to attract customers. So with that reduced commission, that's pretty good. You can sell on Facebook or Instagram, so that's meaning that you can basically link your store right to your Facebook or Instagram account. Or on Instagram, if you're posting your artwork and you've already listed it on Artmajeur, then people are able to buy right from there, which is kind of cool. Filing certificate, can't remember what that is, so let's look here. There you go. So there's certificate of authenticities for your art, which is pretty cool. Securely archive all your images and get a maximum audience for your art. They would be able to promote your art a bit more. $625 a month isn't actually that bad. There's some other ones that would be more for sure, and you'd be getting kind of the same amount of stuff. And so overall, that's pretty good. If you're selling, even a piece of art a month, just with that reduced commission fee, it would pay for this platinum account. So that would be something to consider. All right, we're going to go up to sign in here. If you actually will click sign up first. So if you're looking to sign up, there you go. You can sign in with your Facebook account, your Google account, or you can sign up with your email and password. You can click what you are and then hit your create account. Then you'll just, like most sites, you'll have to verify your email address, and then you'll be able to get right in there. But I'm going to hit sign in here. We're going to go. All right, so here is kind of that dashboard homepage that you'll get when you sign in. You can see some stats overall, your followers, any artists that you're following, your help page, some of your favorites, or you can sponsor your friends and earn money. If you've purchased any art, then that's what you'll see here. They have a good messaging feature here that you can receive and answer questions from people who are looking at maybe buying your art, or people who have bought your art and you want to communicate with them. You can see your favorites that you've selected, so you can select your own paintings or artworks for your favorites. You can go and check out other artists and favorite those ones, and you can see those there. Settings, that's where you're going to change your profile image. That's where you're going to change your address, your phone number, all that kind of stuff. And in here you can click on sales settings. That's where I set my main currency as Canadian dollars, since I'm Canadian. But I do like measuring lengths in inches for my paintings, but weighing them in kilograms, which is kind of funny. You can set if you do custom work, so I do, so I put yes. You can also allow people to negotiate prices with you, and you can say if they can do that or not. I don't collect VATs. Currency, Canadian. Here is where you talk about how you get paid. So I get paid through PayPal because that is the easiest for me. You just put in your PayPal email. But you can also go by bank transfer. So let's just click on that here. So that's where you're going to need your name, the bank name, the country, transit number, institution number, account number, and your BSC or SWIFT code. And then you can save that in there. And then if you're having a temporary closure, maybe you're going on holidays for a month or a week, or maybe you're just really busy with your job or something, you can set a temporary closure, which is kind of nice. Then you don't have to worry about people ordering your art and you not being able to fulfill those orders right away. All right, we'll go back to our homepage here. Artworks, this is where you can see your artworks and your different collections. So right now I just have one collection. I just have acrylic paintings on canvas, but I'm planning to add another one in here soon where it's my mixed media pieces, so I would be able to create a new collection here and put that in. You can also here see your statistics. So most popular artworks for this period, you can see the different views. Yesterday looks like we had about 60 views, there we go, yeah, 59 views, 131, none on April 24th, which is kind of random, and then April 23rd, 56. Anyways, you can go back, period of 1 month, or you can go more. To be able to see a year, you do have to upgrade your account. I'm not too worried about seeing more, so this free account is working fine for me. Here's what you can get with your Platinum member statistics: your country, cities, gender, keywords, behavior, complete listing of your most popular arts, and up to 3 years of statistical data and trends. So that might be useful if that's something you want to. You can see your sold artworks and your artwork protection. Let's click on artwork protection there. Here's briefly where I want to talk about the watermarks. So they have 3 different types here. They have an invisible, a visible, and a maximum. And so an invisible is a slight watermark placed over your image, and so if somebody was to download that image and be trying to print it, then it wouldn't work because there would be that watermark on it. Then the visible one, you can see that watermark put right on the corner of the image, and then maximum has the lines and it right in the middle. And so I just have it set as invisible for now, and that's what they recommend. So we'll just hit save on that, make sure it stays the same. And these two, your legal protection is for Platinum members, and physical protection is also for Platinum members. So I don't have that, but those are useful useful features that they offer, and that is something that not many websites will offer. So I find Artmajeur to be very professional in that sense, offering those 2 types of features as well. So let's go back to the homepage again. So we went through artworks. Let's click on sales. So I don't have any orders right now. Shipping, you can select and make shipping profiles, and so I've just been kind of fiddling around with this again. So right now I mainly am using my 16 by 20 unframed and rolled, and to Canada I have it as $50. The rest of the world it's $120, or to the United States it's $75, because it is cheaper to ship from Canada to the United States than it is to ship overseas. But if you're looking at adding a shipping profile, let's just click on this here. So let's just say we're shipping small framed paintings. We'll add a destination zone. So I'm going to say to Canada. I always do that first. That's where I live. So usually in Canada for a small painting, you can ship one for about $20. So that's what I'll put there. And then maybe to the United States for me, it would cost about $35. And then since everywhere else is so far away, I usually just do rest of the world. But maybe if you're in Europe and all those different countries in Europe are so close and it doesn't cost that much to ship to them, then you can search them and select them and put that price in. But then to the rest of the world, because I do like to insure my pieces of art when I ship them, it'd be about $55. And then I'll save that there. And now at the bottom you can see small framed paintings. So that's an easy way to add your shipping profile, and then you'll see later once we upload an artwork how you're able to add that profile in there. Now let's click on our art prints. So you can increase your revenues, as it says here, by selling prints and posters. If you want more info, you can look at this little slideshow. Here's where you can change your profit on these prints that they sell. So here they have the different sizes in the middle. They start at 8 by 8 into 8 by 12, all the way to 39 by 39 into 39 by 59. It shows you the image size that you need to upload in order to be able to offer those sizes of prints. And then here is your margin. So you can see your margins will be added to the production price, their baseline price. And this is the money that you will receive for each sale. So for an 8 by 8, it's set right now at $12. all the way down to a 32 by 32. It's set right now at 41. It looks like I haven't set this one. So for 39 by 39, let's set that at $50 and we'll save that. There we go, that's saved. Here you can see your prints currently available. I'm going to leave that for now. And right now I don't have any money in there for selling prints of my artwork. That's all. That's where you can see everything about selling prints. You can read more about what their prints are like here, which is actually really good to, I like this page because it goes in depth into each type of print that they have here. I won't read more in depth about them right now, but if you're interested, this is linked in my article that I've written on my website that is linked below in the description, where you can read in depth about each type of print and what they offer. It also shows the shipping and production time of each of those as well, which is useful for both the artist and the customer. All right, we'll go to our digital files here. So you can sell, digital files. So for a web license, you can set how much it would be, and then it shows you your margin or your profit as 70%. So even though you're receiving 70%, you can make this number here pretty much be what you want it to be just by changing your royalties. And so this is what I have it set at right now for web media and commercial licensing. And then again, you can see which of your artworks are available for that. And then again, just like the art prints, your sales that you've made from that. And again, you can look at this little slide here if you want to see more about digital licensing. All right, sell on Facebook or Instagram. So you do need Platinum account for that. But like I was kind of mentioning before, you're able to link your shop to your Facebook page or to your Instagram account so people can be redirected right to your gallery, or kind of set up a little shop right there. As you can see, it automatically synchronizes all your works directly from your galleries on Artmajeur, which is pretty cool. All right, promotion. Artmajeur offers a few different types of promotion, which I think are pretty good and could be worth it if you're interested in something like that. So you can promote right on their website. Right now I have an available budget of 0 because I am not doing any promoting. But if we click here, you can be promoted on their internal pages for $1.53 Canadian a day, or you can be promoted on their internal pages and their homepage for $9.16 a day. That is quite the jump between the two, but if you are promoted on their homepage, you are obviously going to get seen a lot more than just on the internal pages. And then they offer you, your follow-up statistics to see, for your peace of mind or for your curiosity if it was worth it or not. You can order a post on Facebook, and those are $25 a post Canadian. And if we click on that here, you'll actually see you can select the day that you would like it to be on, which is actually kind of nice. And then they will post it to their social media page. Or you can publish your art in their magazine. So that starts at $68.69 Canadian, and it's a quarterly magazine in print and digital format where people would then be able to, read that magazine and see your art, maybe check it out, and hopefully purchase it later. My money, that's where you're going to see, if you've made any sales or anything right now. There's no sales on my account yet, so I've, got nothing there. Their affiliate program. Is, it's pretty good compared to some other ones. So as you can see here, by referring fellow artists and art galleries to Artmajeur, they will pay you $15.27 Canadian for every new member who buys a membership on Artmajeur. So it's not people who just sign up for a gallery, or it's not like some other ones where you can share people's art and share people's galleries and get commission sales on those. On those purchases, if anybody makes purchases because of the links that you are selling. On this one, it's just if people are starting a gallery and then purchase a membership as well. But I mean, at least they have an affiliate program, and at least it is cash they're giving you, unlike Artfinder, where they give you store credit for their website that you're going to have to then spend on their website. So the fact that it is cash is a plus, but having it just for people who are buying memberships probably doesn't happen too much. And as you can see on mine, yeah, I've got nothing there, but that's okay. All right, we'll go back to my account here. We've gone through sales. Presentation, that just allows you to show, you know, what's your biography? Do you have a quote? Influences, that's any people who've influenced your art, your process. If you're a professional artist, I'm not. Gives you an opportunity to put, you know, the estimated value of your art. So if people are looking, you know, for art in the range of $200, then your shop or your gallery would be able to show up in that range in their search. Change your profile picture, your value, your social networks and links. That's where you can link, you know, your Facebook page, your website, presentation text for sharing your art, default images for sharing. So if somebody's, you know, pinning your gallery or tweeting your gallery or sharing it on LinkedIn or Facebook, then would be the picture that you want to show up on those. And then, yeah, you can link all your different social medias. There's a ton there. And then news. I like news. News is a nice little feature, even though I haven't used it that much yet. I just kind of posted one thing when I was first getting started on it. I just posted a little video. But here in news, you can share videos that you're posting. You can share photos of, you know, your works in progress, maybe the materials you're using, your workspace. But it's an opportunity for your customers to kind of actually see you at work and put more of a face and a place to the pieces of art that they're seeing in your shop. Instead of just seeing a cropped photo of your art, they're actually able to make that connection, and it kind of humanizes the work a little bit, in my opinion. And I think that's good, because then when people are able to create connections, they're more likely to then purchase your art, and then they're more likely to come back and continue to follow you and continue that professional relationship with you. So news is a good feature there, and I'll show you how to create your own here in a minute. Pro website, we kind of talked about that briefly. If you're looking at, you know, having your own website, it is $12.59 a month, but that is a good feature. I was able to create my website and run it a lot cheaper than that. I use Bluehost and WordPress, and for 3 years of, you know, hosting and getting a domain name and all that, it was $125 in total. And so you don't have to be super good at math to know how much cheaper that is, instead of paying $12.50 a month. But if that, you know, if that kind of scares you to build your own website, then this is an option for you. Or you can check out on my website too. I do offer services of building and running websites for artists. If that interests you, that is linked below as well. And then there's a what's new. And so you can see right now, April 14th, 2020, during the lockdown, they're offering kind of a cool little campaign that you can read more about. Here's where it talks about your commissions being calculated. And yeah, it just shows all the different articles that are going on right now. So let's look at how to add an artwork. So we just hit that up here, just hit add. This is where you can add your artwork. You can add a new gallery. You can add, here's where you can put in your news. You can add a text, you can add image, you can add a video, you can add an event. But first we're gonna add an artwork here. So let's click that. You can select your file. And it says important here that this image that you're uploading first should just be the cropped image of your piece of art. So we'll select a file here. I've been uploading a few here. This is one I haven't done yet. So So it'll take a second to upload. And so this is where, if you're looking to use the print on demand and the digital licensing, the larger the file, the better, because then that means the larger prints can be sold of your artwork. And so it's important that your resolution is high and that your quality is good. So if you need to crop or rotate, you can hit that and do some here. I always prefer to do that beforehand on my own app, just so it's all ready to go. So we'll hit continue. So within the gallery, if you have more than one gallery, then you can choose which one you want it to be in. Title, you just call this one Black Panther, year of creation, 2018. It is suitable for the general public, yes. Category painting, you can see the different categories that you can put it into. If you're not sure if it's accepted or not, here you can see examples of what is in this section. Technique or medium, so for painting and drawing techniques, mine is acrylic, so I'm going to select that. It is on canvas, yes, it is intended to be displayed on the wall. So mount or additional rigid support, so if I was shipping this on its stretched frame, then I would click yes, but I prefer to ship paintings rolled in a mailing tube, and I let the customer ship it or frame it as they would like. So I select no. It is a rectangle. No, it's not framed. It is one of a kind, and signature on the front. So length unit, you can go inches or centimeters there. This one is actually 18 by 24. Thickness, since I ship it rolled, then I don't put a thickness because it's literally like a millimeter, you know. And weight, this one would be about 0.7 kilograms shipping it. And here's where you can see all your different shipping profiles. This one would actually be close to a 16 by 20 unframed and rolled, so that's what I'm going to do there. If you want to manage your shipping profiles right from here, you can click on that and it'll take you back to that page where you can update your shipping profiles. Your status, you can have a for sale, not for sale, sold, or available upon request. And this one is for sale, and one for this size I usually sell for about $350. And here it shows you the public price, including shipping in Canada, and what you will receive, which is super nice. I love it when websites will do that. Then you're not wondering, okay, with commission fees, how much am I actually going to be making, or shipping costs, what's the actual price going to be displayed as. That takes care of all of that, and you can see that here. So that's super nice. Here you can select if you want it to be sold as prints and digital licenses. And here is a little description. So I'll just put Black Panther is an acrylic painting on a 18 by 24. Gotta love Grammarly. And we'll just leave it at that for now. I'll go back and add some more later. It's good to have a little bit longer description, maybe talking about your process, what inspired you to do it. Style, here's where you can select all the different styles that they have here. Most of mine are kind of impressionistic. Subject, there's a lot of different subjects in through here. So if you're doing animals, which mine is just an animal, you can also select, you know, it's a big cat, cats. There's dogs in there if you're doing dogs. Farm, if you're doing, you know, horses or cows, fish. So it's important that you select, you know, nature even fits into this, so I'm going to select nature as well. Keywords, Black Panther, big cat, nature painting, wildlife art, and animal. And you can add a bunch of keywords in there, whatever you think would fit with your painting. A unique ID, if you are interested in, you know, keeping a stock identifier for this artwork, then you can put that in there. I don't, so I'm just going to hit continue here. And there we go, my artwork's online. You can see all the different previews of where it's displayed. Here's the link where you can share it to people. You can share it right on your Facebook, your Twitter, email, and more. You can see all those different ones that are there. It will be displayed after a few days once it's indexed by search engines on Google and the different search engines there. And if you want to add additional views, so maybe you have, you know, a picture of you with the painting or the back of the painting or close-up detail, that's where you can add those views here. Once you click on that, then it'll just prompt you to upload a photo. Or if you maybe have made a video of it, of your process creating it, maybe it's a time lapse, maybe it's a step-by-step tutorial, I'm not sure, then you can add that link right in here to be shown on that product page, which is a big plus. Not all websites allow you to, you know, insert your videos right onto your product page. That's a big positive in my opinion. And then if you click on more actions, you can view it right on the website, you can promote it, you can get your filing certificate, or you can download it. So let's view it on their website and you can see what it looks like. So it shows the original. You can contact the seller, returns accepted after 14 days. And if there's any comments on it, you know, then the info that you've submitted by it. And then below, it'll show other artworks by that same artist. So these are some other artworks by me. And if you want to add a comment, you can do that at the bottom. Then if you're looking to follow any artists, you can follow there. It says you cannot follow yourself, obviously. And location and, yeah, just general info there. So that was all through the add button. I'm going to go back to my account here. Let's just click on view my profile. We can see what my profile looks like. So here is what people would see if they're looking at your gallery. They would see, you know, your name. They'd be able to follow you, send you a message. Here it shows how many followers I have. Member since 2016, my location, and then artworks. Right now I have 20 in there. I've been adding a few more now that I'm able to upload more than 10. Has all those. So you, since this is my account, I can modify these ones right from this page. Other people obviously wouldn't see that. They would just be able to click on it and see. Go to presentation. We talked a little bit about that. It shows my little biography. If you have, maybe if you have an art degree or something like that, you can add that in here. And then I added, you know, a photo of me at work, any achievements. So I have some awards I put in there, or collective expositions, I put that in there as well. News, we talked about that a little bit. This is where that would show up. People would be able to go through and look at what news you've posted, and then reviews. Here I have a couple of people that have commented and reviewed on my artwork. And since it is a French website, a lot of the comments are going to be in French. Luckily, I studied French in university, so I speak French, so I'm able to respond to these very easily. But if you don't, just check out Google Translate. It's not always a perfect translation, but you'll understand the gist of what they're saying to you. And if you want to reply, even a simple merci would do, a very easy thank you, or try Google Translate and do your best. One last thing I feel like I haven't really talked about here is you will receive payment for your paintings 15 days after the customer receives it, because there is a 14-day return policy. So on the 15th day, that is then when you would receive your payment for that. So yeah, that's the Artmajeur website. I think it's super good, pretty easy to use, pretty straightforward. The most important thing, I think, is that when you're going through these different tabs, such as artworks, then to remember there are more kind of subsections within that, and that's where you will find some of that information. But if you really do need help, check out their help center down here at the bottom. You can, you know, type in some keywords there. Maybe you need help adding in your bank information or your PayPal information. That's something you could type in there. It has it into different categories. So I'm just going to go on to sellers here. Show all. Has different categories, different articles there to help you out. Their help center is very useful. I think it's very well written, and it's nice that they have so many questions here being answered for the artists who are looking to sell their art and for the buyers who are looking to buy the art. A website that is well built, well managed, will bring more customers and bring more visits and bring more artists to also using it. And so, yeah, Artmajeur is a well-built website, and I would recommend using it if you're looking to sell your art. But I will give my final thoughts right now. So overall, I would recommend selling your art on Artmajeur. The fact that you can have unlimited artworks posted on your free account is a big positive, whereas before they only allowed 10. They offer a good print-on-demand service. They offer digital licensing, which not every website can offer. You're allowed to set your profit margins above and beyond their baseline price, which is nice. It's just another website where you're able to reach customers from all over the world. Their website overall, I think, is very well done. It's pretty straightforward to use. They have a good help center page. Uploading your artwork is pretty straightforward. It's all just kind of step by step. There's nothing fancy and nothing complicated with it. You can follow people, which is nice. I like their little news section where you're able to post, you know, maybe your work's in progress, maybe you've made a YouTube video, maybe you just want to show your studio, and that's a place where you can show that, and that helps build that relationship with your customers that are looking at your art. And having that opportunity to be able to, you know, kind of be more personable instead of having your buyers just see a photo of your art, they're actually able to see a little bit about you and a little bit more about your process. I think that encourages them to then purchase your art because they feel that connection with you instead of just, you know, looking at a screen and a little picture of whatever your artwork is. I like that you're able to sell a lot of different types of art on Artmajeur, not just your, you know, paintings or drawings, your 2D, but you're also able to sell more than that, which is really nice. I think websites where they offer that that ability to be able to sell all these types of art, that brings more customers into it that would then be able to, you know, search around and find yours. So I would definitely recommend this. Check it out. You can use the links below to start your gallery on Artmajeur, and make sure you go back and check out my videos on Artfinder and ArtPal if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss my next video about another website where you can sell your art online, and we'll see you next time. I'm Brian Sloan, Artist.